Hello Cancer, welcome back. Welcome to my channel if you're new. I'd like to thank everybody for viewing, liking, sharing, subscribing. Please check your subscription status every time you come in for a little bit because it's still happening. People are still being unsubscribed accidentally. I had a lady come in one day, she subscribed, she came back in the next day and she was already unsubscribed. So I have no clue what's going on right now. But whatever it is, it's a glitch, it's being worked on, and it's not fixed yet. So I appreciate you coming back in and checking every time you come in. That's awesome. Thank you, everybody. I also want to thank everybody that's been donating to my channel. You have no idea what that does for me, how that helps. This is what I do for a living, so that's huge. Thank you. I truly appreciate it. I also want to remind everybody it is a general reading. It's not going to completely resonate with everyone. But take what does resonate and leave the rest behind. Also take a look at your moon, rising, and Venus signs, as that will give you a much bigger, more well-rounded view of the timeline. If you don't know what those signs are for you, there is a link below where you can get a birth chart done for free. You're going to want to get your birth time if possible. If not, it's not a necessity, okay? Also, private readings, there's a link below. Let's go. Ooh, Cancer. Tower card, but that's okay, and I'll explain why when we get there. Six of Swords. You'll also get a better look at the cards as we go through the spread. The Hierophant. Nice. This looks amazing, by the way. You don't have to fear that Tower card. Ace of Pentacles. Five of Wands. Okay, so this is the center card of the spread. It is going to be part of your overall energy, and I'm going to combine it with the bottom of the deck when we're done here. Nine of Cups. Look at you guys go. Oh my God. You are the 12th video that I'm recording for this time period. And I got to tell you, everybody's readings are pretty much the same. It's like we're all ready to shift into that amazing new world. Five of Pentacles. It's exciting. Emperor. Wow. And the Four of Swords. This is your possible outcome position. It is also, it's where you're going to head or where you need to head, okay? We figure that out as we go through. So bottom of the deck combined with the Five of Wands as your overall energy is the Strength card. Nice. Okay. So this is where you're at-ish because time is an illusion. This is where you're possibly headed or you need to head. This is your journey from point A to point B. And this is what's going to give you the heads up, right? Because knowing helps you make changes on your path, okay? So give me a second just to take a look at your cards, get a feel for any energies coming through and messages. Okay, so the Five of Wands and the Strength card. The Five of Wands, the message coming through with that is Wands normally are action cards. This is not an action card for you. You are not to take action at this point in time. This is all about you. If you take a look at her, I don't know if you can see the look on her face, but she's kind of got a look on her face almost as if she's that child that's been caught doing something she's not supposed to do and she's in a timeout. And she's just sitting there very patiently waiting for the time to be up. It can be about healing as well, okay? Because these flowers up here have what looks like to me glowing stars coming out of them, shooting out of them. And she's got an echinacea flower right next to her. The echinacea flower is a healing. The echinacea is a healing plant, right? So this could be you just, you're going through a phase where you're healing in order to grow, and or you're healing from growth. That the shadow work that we've all been doing, Lord knows you've been doing it as well. It can be brutal at times. And once you go through that shadow work, it's hard on the physical body. You need a little bit of time to just sit back and recuperate and recover. And you do have the Four of Swords down here, and that's what that card's all about. It's taking a time out. It's just healing, recovering from whatever it is you're going through. And diagonally, it's in line with the Tower, right? Five of Wands and the Four of Swords. So overall energy, you are gaining strength. You are gaining the strength and the courage to move forward into something new, a new phase in your life. And you need to allow yourself to heal before you soldier up, I'm hearing. It's not my term. So, and it's not a battle, okay? It's just a terminology. Before you're ready to go again, you've been knocked down. Physically, you've been knocked down. This is tough on your body when you go through that kind of growth and expansion. It's time to just, right? Okay, so first position, you've got the Tower card. I want you to notice in this deck, this tower has been built into a large stone formation. It's going nowhere. It's not falling down. It's not being hit by lightning. It's not crumbling to the ground, so you have to rebuild it. It's there. It's a sturdy structure. You have built a sturdy structure. You have a surprise coming in. This is more of a gentle nudge or a gentle shock, okay? It's not large enough to shake your world. It's a surprise. It's a nice surprise. It's a good surprise that's coming in. And what it's doing is it's shifting you. It's moving you forward. It's literally lifting you up out of the water into the air to move you quicker, because you can move a lot quicker by air than you can by sea. There's not as much resistance in the air as there is in the water, right? And that's what Spirit is doing. Spirit wants you moved forward a little bit quicker. So that could be the shock of the Tower. It's the jolt forward. And again, it's right above the Five of Wands, the healing time, right? The sitting out. Because you are shifting into the High Priest mode. High Priest, High Priestess, male or female, okay? It's just the energy. But the Hierophant is also known as the High Priest. So this is you being accelerated into that next level of intuitive or psychic ability. You are becoming the High Priest or the High Priestess. That's not an easy task. That's going to, as I'm hearing, task your physical system, your human self. And all of this comes about because of the full moon and the new moon in the month of December, because if I'm not mistaken, we've got 2 lunar eclipses, I believe, in the month of December. Or maybe it was the November 30th moon and the December 15th moon, but they're back to back. We've got 2 lunar eclipses back to back. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's what's happening here. That's huge. That is huge. So that in itself is going to tax us, but it's because of the energy of that we're being literally forced forward into this state of growth. And that's harsh on our system, okay? So next on your path, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Nice, because this is a gift from the universe. Once you reach this place here on your journey, you're gifted. Look behind this guy. Look at the lighting. That's enlightenment. It's clarity. It's a knowing. It's growth. You've grown. You're there. And you have that ability to know things. But it's also about that Pentacles are the tangible in life. It's not about hoping or dreaming or wishing for something. It's there. It's manifested. It's the gift. in reality. It's in your world, okay? And it's a dream come true. It's wish fulfillment. Reaching this place of high priestess or high priest. This is right underneath that. That's what's bringing your wish fulfillment. Look at the look on her face. She's, this is what's in my head. You've reached the mother lode here. You've got the treasure chest of all treasure chests. Dream big, Aries. Dream big, Cancer, because you've got this enormous diamond in this treasure chest amongst pearls and other diamonds. But this is the total, the true wish fulfillment. Dream big, because it doesn't matter what you're dreaming, what you're wishing for. It's coming true. It's being granted. Everybody's getting that same message right now. Wow. Okay, and then you move into the Five of Pentacles. This is all about your growth. It's about you're not okay. Do you see in this card how the 4 pentacles are lined up here and the 5th one is over here and the 5th one is bigger than any of the 4? So this is the Ace of Pentacles that you have right here, and this is right below, okay? So this is big. This is big. Whatever this is for you, whatever you're manifesting, it's big. And again, look at the light behind her. Same as the light behind this guy. This is all about enlightenment, clarity, gift. There's no more uncertainty. There's no more confusion. You have that knowing. The 4 of Pentacles represents holding on. Hold on. Ooh, geez, that just flipped right out of my hand. Let go of any worries that you might have around finances, if you have any, because you're not going to have to worry anymore. The 5 of Pentacles can represent financial strife. And because it's a relationship reading or a love reading, there is no more financial strife around partnership. There's no more having to hold on. You've been holding on. You don't have to do that anymore. This is a given. It's a gift coming in. This Ace of Pentacles is your manifested gift. Whatever it is you're dreaming of, you're wishing for, you're manifesting, it's manifested. You can let go. Let go. You've been holding on, and you need to let go. Because there's no more of that. You've done your work. At this place, when you reach this point, you will have manifested what it is that you want, because you are the Emperor. You are strong. This guy builds empires, and then with his bare hands, and then he runs it like it's child's play. He's got so much self-confidence, so much self-esteem. He knows his worth. He knows he's got this, and he takes it and he runs with it. That's where you're going to be when you reach this point. This is going to bring so much, what's the word I'm looking for? Inner strength and confidence in you going through this growth that you're going through here. You're becoming the high priest or high priestess, and you've got the strength and the willpower of the Emperor, and you've been gifted this strength and courage over here through this transition that you're going through. And then you reach this place of the 4 of Air or the 4 of Swords. Now she's holding 4 peacock feathers. Peacock feathers represent prosperity, financial prosperity, luck, royalty. The peacock feathers were used by royalty. They were adorned, their headgear, their hats and that were adorned with peacock feathers because it represents prosperity. That's where you're headed. You notice that they're split up like they always are in the other decks as well. She's got the 3 swords or pentacle or peacock feathers and 1 down here. So the 3 of Swords is all about the heartbreak, the separation, the breakup. That's no more. You're not gonna, that's done. That's not taking place anymore. You now have the wisdom, the knowledge, the knowing, the clarity, the enlightenment. That Ace of Swords, it's all about the truth, right? The truth in the situation, the truth about you. You're standing in your true, authentic self. You're empowered here. But it's also still the Four of Swords, which means it's time to just rest. Just rest. This Tower moment, whatever this is, it's going to push you forward very quickly into this place of High Priest or High Priestess. That, like I said, is going to tax your physical body. You're going to need to rest, okay? Because, again, when you go this direction, you've got the Tower, the Five of Wands, which is taking that time out, and then you've got taking a break down here. You have two take a break cards in your spread here. This is going to be heavy duty, whatever this is, but it's good. It's not that, it is going to maybe turn your world upside down to some degree, but it's not turning your world upside down in the way of a marriage failing or a foreclosure on your home. Those are brutal. This is in a way of someone walks in and asks you to marry them and wants you to move in with them, and it's boom, boom, boom. You're moving super fast. That kind of Tower. Excuse me. That kind of Tower. All of a sudden, I wasn't allowed to speak. It was weird. But that's the kind of Tower it's going to be. It's going to keep you, you're going to be speechless. Thank you, angels. It's going to create a speechlessness in you. It's going to be that big. You won't know what to say. It's like, whoa. But in a great way. Okay, I love your reading, Cancer. Let's clarify, angels. What is it that we're clarifying first? Tower. I knew that was going to be the first one. Okay. Clarifying the Tower. Cancer. Cancer, I wish you could feel the energy in this spread. It's absolutely amazing. And that's what I love about doing these readings at this point in time, because they all are the same. Everyone that's watching my readings that this resonates with, you are moving and shifting into such an amazing new energy. Wow. Okay. Yep, Six of Swords. Clarifying the Tower with the Six of Swords, which you have right here. So you have that twice now. You know that you are literally being picked up by your guides and shifted where you need to be shifted to. And you're not even going to know it's happening. You're going to know the Tower moment. But you're asleep on the back of this huge swan. And you're being lifted from the darkness and moved on out of the darkness. You are done. You have reached a pinnacle, a summit, the top of the mountain, whatever you want to call it. You've reached that place. It's going to be downhill from here on. No more brutal shadow work to be done. It's not to say you're not going to have any more shadow work to do. It's going to be bits and pieces here and there, little things, where maybe you did shadow work before and you were in that horrible place, that horrible feeling place for days or weeks. That is gone. We're talking minutes to a couple of hours and you're right out. Okay, these things are not going to be big anymore. Wow, and you've got the Emperor again. This Tower moment is shifting you into a place of strength and power. High Priestess, High Priest. That is huge strength, huge power, but it's also intuitive. You are being raised to an incredible height of intuitive and psychic ability. And it's just going to blow your mind, I'm hearing. It's going to blow your mind. Wow. That's why you need to rest, because it's a mental thing. It's gonna wreak havoc with you on a mental level. Wow. Third eye, crown, both being worked on. You could be sensing, you could be having a lot of headaches through this, okay? And you're going to feel it either in the center of your forehead because it's your crown, or the top of your head, or because it's your third eye, or the top of your head because it's your crown chakra opening. Wow, this is amazing. I just went through a period of about 2 weeks of having headaches almost daily, and they were always right between my eyes. I hate those headaches. They feel so weird to me, but so that was my third eye chakra. And I feel like that's where you're headed here. Okay, so what are we clarifying next, angels? Ace of Pentacles, okay. Wow. There's going to be a little bit of difficulty I'm feeling around this Ace of Pentacles, yeah. Two of Swords. Because it was so difficult for me to pick up those cards and get moving with this, that's a clear sign to me there's going to be a little bit of difficulty. You're being a little bit guarded. You're having trouble letting those swords down, putting those swords down and opening up your heart to what's coming in. So you're creating a little bit of resistance to this this gift, this manifestation. So it's likely a relationship, a partnership coming in. And it could be because of the Tower. You know, you're being shifted awfully fast. You're being catapulted, literally, right? So it could create a little bit of confusion, uncertainty, because it's right below the Tower, right? But it is going to take you to a place of happiness, commitment with someone, engagement, marriage, committed relationship. It's a reason to celebrate either way. It doesn't matter how you look at it. This Tower moment is going to take you to a place of manifestation that probably scares the crap out of you to begin with, but takes you to a place of total happiness, wanting to celebrate with everyone, wanting to yell, scream it out to the world, get up on the tallest building and scream to the world what's going on in your life, because it's going to be amazing. And it is a partnership. It is a person. Two of Swords is all about blocking your heart, protecting your heart because of past hurts. And you've got the Three Swords down here. That's going to be no more, but that's what's going on right here, okay? We want another card there, okay? Yeah. My wish granted card. Spirit's wish granted card in this deck. Spirit is the one that guided me to this being a wish granted card. Do you remember being a kid and you'd come across a dandelion that had turned to seed, and you'd pick it up and all that big white fluffy ball of a dandelion, you'd make a wish and you'd blow it and blow all of that off, and that meant your wish would come true? Well, that's what she's doing. She's blowing them all out to make a wish come true. This is the wish granted card. So really, you don't have to worry about this. When this comes through, if it hasn't yet, some of you, you know, everybody's on in a different area here. Some of you haven't reached this place yet. Some of you are about to. Some of you are right here. Some of you are over here. Some of you already experienced a lot of this. Some of you are coming up on the outcome here. It's going to be different for everybody. Timing it doesn't even come into play. But this is going to be a little bit hard on you because of the speed at which it moves. You're going to be afraid that you're going to get your heart broken. So because of the uncertainty of it all, and it's just moving so fast, you're resisting. But you will come to the realization that this is going to be something good for you, because it is a wish come true. And you've got wish granted here. You've got wish fulfillment over here. Wow. Dreams coming true for you, Cancer. Dreams are coming true. Let's find out what the Nine of Cups is, please. Truth, enlightenment, clarity. This is a part of the transformation. It's right beneath the Hierophant, right? And it's a wish come true. So you are being enlightened to what this is. The fact that it's I gotta move this. The fact that it is a wish come true. You are going to be enlightened, because over here you're a little bit nervous about it. You are going to let down those swords, because the two swords here turn into the one sword over here. So you can't protect your heart with one sword, right? So you do put the swords down, and you do have the clarity. You reach this place of knowing. Yeah, like I said, you put the swords down. This is I don't see this queen as the Ice Queen in this deck. It's a very beautiful card. The artwork is gorgeous. She looks beautiful. She's transforming. Look at the butterflies around her. She's a very loving, caring individual. But she also knows how to create boundaries, which is a good thing. She creates the boundaries in her life, and she moves forward and keeps them there. I heard something the other day, and I thought it was perfect. Once you unsheath that sword, you never want to put it back. You don't put it back. You just don't. And that's her. Once she unsheaths that sword, she does not put it away. That's her boundaries, right? She stands up to her boundaries. You've got boundaries. You've pulled that sword out of the sheath right here. You have the truth. You know what it is that you want. You're going to cut out everything else. You're going to be done with it. You're going to have your boundaries. You're going to cut out the things that aren't working for you. You're going to move forward into this wish fulfillment, this emotional fulfillment, because you have that knowing. You now know the truth about this. Okay, what else are we clarifying here, angels? Please and thank you. Five of Pentacles, okay. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so this could be your person. This would be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. It can also represent the energy around the Five of Pentacles, okay? So it's all about being grounded, being self-loving, self-nurturing, caring about yourself, taking care of yourself, being balanced and grounded enough to know that you can let go. You don't have to hold on to financial worry. You don't have to hold on to any worry or anxiety around a partnership, around this manifested situation here. See, she's lodged herself in this huge tree trunk. She's not getting knocked over. When things like this tower come into her world, she does not get knocked over. She's grounded. She makes sure she's grounded so she doesn't get knocked off her feet. But again, this could be your person. It doesn't have to be. It could just be all about the energy behind the Five of Pentacles, okay? When this manifestation comes in, ground yourself. Know that you're grounded, you're balanced, you can let go. Let go. Just let it be. That's your guidance here. Page of Pentacles. This too is about the manifested version of whatever it is you want. Pages are messengers. This messenger is letting you know that it's a done deal. Again, I keep hearing that in your reading. It's a done deal. This is done. It's manifested. You just have to get yourself to that place where you're in receiving mode. You're open and resistance free to it coming in. Right? Look at the owl. That's wisdom, knowledge, knowing. And this little page is holding a ball of light. Wisdom. Enlightenment, knowing. You need to get to that place of believing and knowing that the manifestation is here for you. And it is manifested. It's a done deal. All you have to do is get some rest so that you can heal. And stop thinking about it. Stop overthinking. Stop worrying. Stop stressing. Okay. Are we clarifying anything else, angels? No. Okay, so the bottom of the clarifier deck becomes part of your overall energy now too. The Chariot. Yeah. You know, it's like I said, the Tower comes in and it moves you so quickly. That's the Chariot. But I want to point out, in this deck, have a look at the Chariot. They're not horses pulling this Chariot. They're like a unicorn of some kind. But they're like that well-trained dog on a walk. You know how they keep looking sideways to see what the owner's doing? They're always keeping an eye on the owner. That's what these are doing. They're keeping an eye on the person in charge of the direction of the Chariot. And this person does not have reins. Well, these have reins, but he's not holding, or she's not holding onto the reins. She's moving them forward by way of thought, energy. She's speaking to them telepathically to move them forward. There's not a black one and a white one like in all the other decks. This is harmonized energy. It's balanced. It's harmonized. It's moving forward in a great way. Again, you don't have to worry. And all the turtles down below. Turtles represent luck, prosperity, longevity. This is going to last a long, long time. And now the bottom of the deck, Six of Wands. This is triumph, success. You've made it. Like I said, you're at the top. You're the king of the heap here. King or queen of the heap. You're at the top. You've made it. You're successful. You don't have to worry. Okay, let's get a synchronicity oracle card for you. One flipped. We're going to see what that is. I don't take those, but let's have a look. If I can get to it. Where did it go? There it is. Expansion. Yeah, this is growth. This is creating huge evolution and expansion in you. And it's happening extremely fast. That's why it's doing what it's doing to you. That's why it's having the effect that it's having on you, Aries. Aries. Geez, is there an Aries in your life? Cancer. Sorry, guys. Okay, 333. Your angels are by your side. Absolutely. When I created this deck, I was seeing a bunch of different numbers quite frequently, and I wanted to know what they meant. So I asked my guides. What answers I got is what I put on the cards, okay? About half the deck has numbers on them because that's all I needed to know. So if you have been seeing 333, or you start seeing it at this point, you know that what it represents is your angels are by your side. 33 is ascended masters, right? So you've got the big ones by your side, guiding you, helping you, moving you forward. So now we're going to take a look at Just Ask Oracle. Get a card for you there. Okay, Spirit wants that one. So we will take that one. Try to meditate daily. This will help you move through the resistance that's taking place, because resistance generally comes from thoughts, and thoughts turn into feelings, and that turns into what manifests in your life, right? So if you can keep your thoughts at a positive place, that'll create positive feelings, which in turn creates positive manifestations. When we meditate, the whole idea behind meditation is to shut off your thought processes. You don't want to think about anything. And, you know, it's not easy. I know that. I still go into meditation. I've been meditating every day. Well, most every day. There are days that it doesn't happen. But I've been doing it for probably 3 years now, 2.5, 3 years, on a very regular basis. And I still go sideways. You know, I'll be thoughtless, and then all of a sudden I start to think about something. Just be aware, be mindful. And when you do start to think about something, you go outside of that area, pull yourself back. Just go, nope, I'm not going to think about anything right now. I can do that when I'm out of meditation time. And what that does is it stops resistance for that time being. That's it. It allows you to connect to your inner guidance system for the time that you're meditating, the time that you're thought-free. It might only be 10 seconds out of a 20-minute meditation, but every little bit helps, and it raises you, and it strengthens your bond with your inner guidance system, right? Let's get a wisdom of the Oracle deck card. Okay, that was hard to bring that out for some reason. We're going to get a card from the wisdom of the Oracle deck. That's what I wanted to say. Some of you might be having a bit of a difficult time communicating to someone because I seem to be having trouble with that. I'm speechless one minute, I'm having trouble communicating the next minute. I don't know. Oh, wow. Okay. This is very cool. Between worlds. You are not quite out of one world and you're not fully into another one. And that's why you've got these two cards here, because you're kind of right in between. But Spirit is moving you. Okay, I'm going to put this up in front of the camera so you can look at it while I read it from the book for you. Card number 3, again, 333. Now you've got another 3 here. This is all about Spirit, your guides, angels. They're here for you. They are guiding you. Okay. You have 2 5s here in your spread. You also have the 3 of Cups. You've got a lot of 3s around you right now. And you have 2 5s. 2 6s. 5s are change. They can also represent conflict because of change, which is absolutely understandable with your reading. 6s are all about love. This is all about you getting to that place of loving you, loving your world, everything around you, everything about it, not having any worries. It also represents a love partnership, okay? So let's read this. Let's see. Okay, between worlds, essential meanings. Transitions, not being quite out of one situation and fully engaged in another. Temporary blindness, no man's land. The Oracle's message is, between the worlds is where you must let go of the tendency to make assumptions. This is a time when you are unable to see what is ahead. Cultivate curiosity and trust the process of change and growth. You're done learning the lessons of recent experiences. In this place between what was and what will be is a state of making and unmaking and making again. What is essential now is to admit not knowing. There is great freedom and power to be unleashed, and that's why you come into that place of 2 of Swords, okay? And like I said, the High Priestess, High Priest, that is great power. A mystery that's not yours to understand weaves the web of life within a divine matrix of consciousness greater than your own thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and desires and decisions. The seeds that were planted in the past begin to take root, but what surfaces will probably not be what you expect. When you're between the worlds, you are invited to see with the curious eyes of a child glimpsing a rainbow for the first time. Do so, and you will not be disappointed. I'm going to read the relationship message as well because it is a relationship reading. This is a time to explore the new energy between you and another. It's not a moment for certainty, but rather for discovery and curiosity. You don't yet know if this will last forever, so allow yourself to explore who you are and what is reflected back to you. This relationship is meant to educate you about yourself. What do you need? What do you like or dislike? What values are important to you? And that's the Queen of Swords, right? You are in a critical phase of your relationship that is not to be dismissed or hurried. Take your time. Take the time out necessary, okay? That's what that's all about. Okay. Wow. This is an amazing reading. I want to ask your guides and Spirit what it is that you can or need to do, be, think, and or feel to move through this new energy that's coming in, to move yourself from that one world into that next new world with ease, with more ease. So we're going to do that in the extended. The link will be right above my finger here on the screen. There will also be one down below. Private readings link is down below if you're interested. Those of you headed over, I will see you over there. Those of you that are not, I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.